Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in a video today, and we have another MLB free agency signing. Today has been one of the busiest days of MLB free agency so far, for sure. And not a lot of big things have happened, but today's been one of the busiest days, the most signings we've seen, and the most recent ones as the Phillies have made their first move of free agency. Well, not their first, because they signed Trey Turner, but they make their first non-huge move, like Trey Turner signing, and that is signing starting pitcher from the New York Mets, Taijuan Walker, to a 4-year, $72 million deal. The starting pitcher, who went 12-5 this season with New York, spent the last 2 seasons with New York as well. Had a 12-5 record of 3.49 ERA, started 29 games, and went 157 innings this year. Besides his ERA, he's a very good pitcher. The Phillies have lost a couple of starting pitchers in free agency, so this was a move that the Phillies needed to make by signing Taijuan Walker and adding him to the rotation. They've lost about 1 or 2 starters, and they've lost a lot of relievers as well. So it's good to see them add to their pitching as they've lost a lot of pitching this free agency. So I like this move for the Phillies. I think they're a team that just coming off of winning the NL, going to the World Series, taking the Astros to 6 games. And not only taking the Astros to 6 games, but now you've added Trey Turner to your roster, who, in my opinion, I think he's one of the best shortstops in baseball. I think him and Correa are pretty much, him and Correa are up there between the best shortstops in baseball. So, and then you sign Trey Turner, you get this guy, Taijuan Walker, as another starter to try to build your starting rotation back up after losing a couple starters. So I like these moves that that the Phillies are making early free agency. So I think they still got to make a couple more moves if they're really serious about winning a World Series. I think that they got the team to make it to another World Series, but if they were to face up against the Astros again, I still don't see them being able to beat my Houston Astros. I'm not being biased at all. I'm not a biased guy, but what I'm saying is even though with Trey Turner on the roster, I think with what they've done so far, I think that it would take a 7-game series. Philly would put up a fight, and the Astros would beat them. But what I do have to say about the Phillies is I think if they make 1 or 2 more moves, I think that they could be the favorites to win the World Series in 2023. A couple more moves, they're my favorite to win 2023 World Series. But good signing by the Phillies. I keep wanting to say Mets because I see the Mets pitcher because Taijuan Walker played for the Mets before. I keep wanting to say the Mets, but we'll see how the Phillies do with the signing. I thought this was a good signing, maybe a little bit overpaid for his stats, but I think this was a good move. A 4-year, $72 million deal. What is that? I don't know how much that is a year. I know my math. I just gonna figure that out once the video's over. That's not 8. No. All right. Enough of math lessons, and let me know what you guys thought of the signing. I thought this was a good signing, and that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.